Just how crazy is the Tampa Bay real estate market as of February 2022? Let's jump right into that. My name is Keith Jamison at the Jamison team at Lively Real Estate. All of the new data just dropped from the Florida Realtors. So we're going to dive right into that and see what that means for you, whether you're a buyer, seller, or just somebody considering either one of those routes. So let's just jump right into it. So going year over year, February 22 to February 2021, it's closed sales, very, very similar, but cash is up 23%. Sale prices, almost 28% increase, very similar to what we saw last month in January. If you remember, Zillow came out at the beginning of the year, said they are predicting Tampa Bay to be almost 22% appreciation throughout the year. That is very much looking accurate, as crazy as it sounded when it was said. I think one of the biggest things here, not only just the appreciation, but the time to contract, 7 days, median time to contract. So down 50%, or I guess 46.2% from last year. And then new listings and month supply is still way, way, way low. We thought it was bad last year. This is very similar to last month, has not picked up, but new listings 4,044, down 3.1%, but month supply of inventory and inventory in general, active listings 2713, down 20%, month supply down to 0.6, 25% reduction since last year, one of the lowest that my wife and I were just talking about, one of the lowest what we've seen. Going into cash sales, we've talked about this since the beginning of the pandemic, but the amount of cash being brought to the table just keeps increasing. We saw a spike in it with investors, I guess more than anything, fleeing from the market into real estate. Those investors seem to be very, very right, but we had over 100% increase in the middle of the year last year. Still high though, 23.3% increase over February 2021 in cash. Median sales prices we just went over was 28%. Average sales price, we got $450,000 in the area for a single family home, up almost 28%. And then the other thing I just wanted to just go over just one last time is just the median time to contract. We saw, that peak time with the investors, if you remember the cash slide, 5 days, 6 days, and that April to July time when we saw cash spike, we're very, very low, the time to contract, 7 days. So that's inclusive of, not only the hottest houses on the market, but the ones that are sitting too, when we're still talking about a week or less on the market. Now, what does this mean if you're a buyer? So first and foremost, if you are a buyer, making sure that you have a really strong conversation with your realtor before you go out looking. Like the days of going out one day, finding the home of your dreams, putting an offer and getting accepted, unfortunately are just not there. You're going up against so many offers. Sometimes it's taking buyers 7, 8, 9 times to get the home. And that's frustrating and that's demoralizing. I feel it. I stress about it when I have to make that call to let a buyer know that, this just happened yesterday, an $80,000 over asking price offer on a mid $500,000 listing, 80,000 over, waiving the appraisal, doing everything that they needed to do to get the home, didn't get accepted. That's tough. If you're a seller, I think more than anything, and this would be something I stress when I see listings come out, marketing still makes a difference. I know you can look at this data, look at the prices going up, looking at how quickly they go, and they go, if I put my house in the market, it's going to sell. Yes, it's going to sell, but are you maximizing your return? Are you getting the professional photos? Are you making sure, well, you don't have to hire a staging company. Are you having, somebody in the know? We on all of our listings bring a professional stager out on occupied listings. We want you to make sure that the house is showing the best possible way. That could be the difference of tens of thousands of dollars. Showing the house showing like a model. The example I always use with my sellers is when you go to a new car lot, and this is kind of hard right now because there's so few cars on the new car lot, but do they have the new car? Does it have like potato chips and soda cans? Does it smell like it's been used? No, it smells brand new. My wife's obsessed with that. I kind of dig it myself too, but that new car smell, it's never been used, like that type of stuff draws you and goes, all right, I want this car. Oh, that price is crazy. I don't care. I love it. Like, that's what we want of your home too. So getting your house in show ready condition is so important. It does not make the difference, more than likely. Sometimes maybe, but more than likely, it's not making the difference if the house is going to sell or not. It's how much is it going to sell for. That makes all the difference. And finally, if you're just debating between the two, should I be a seller? If I sell, am I going to buy? I think one of the biggest conversations you can have for yourself is just what the improvements that it's giving you in your life. It's a really tough market, obviously, to buy a home. So if you're thinking about selling it, is that next home, is it creating a life difference for you? Are you needing more space for your growing family or your growing needs? You needed a home office, all those things. That's a reason to potentially sell the house and look for another. Or downsizing, is this the time that your house is at a value that, taking that money and, put it into savings or putting it into your retirement, and downsizing could make a difference in your life. If it's none of those things, the reality is it might just not be the time to sell if you can't find a place to go to. All of that is a conversation to have with your realtor or somebody that you trust that's going to help. I hope that this update was helpful for you. If you have any questions for Jillian or I, please reach out. Or if you are working with our other two phenomenal realtors on our team, Aaron and Marianne, make sure you reach out to them as well. They will advise you on what is best for you. So thank you again for watching. This is Keith Jamison with the Jamison team at Lightly Real Estate. We are opening the door to your next home. Take care.